Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Cutting the Ball in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben. This week I'm hanging out with Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
This is our weekly show where we bring you the weekly word of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week. Nearly fucked that up. Got there in the end.
Good lad.
Yeah, pretty much. It's weird shit we found on the net. We're going to bring it to you in a one after the other, easy to follow format.
Okie dokie.
You all ready, boys?
Ready?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Remote tribe given internet by Elon Musk's Starlink immediately get hooked on porn.
Boys.
Yeah.
9 months of internet exposure has had a negative impact on the Marubu people. An indigenous tribe in the Amazon rainforest has developed an addiction to pornography just months after being given high-speed internet access thanks to Elon Musk's Starlink. Last September, a representative from Musk's company gifted 20 internet satellites to the 2,000-strong community of the Marubu people who have lived for centuries in the wild depths of Brazil's jungle. Until recently, they lived in a small hut scattered along the Atui River and had very little contact with the outside world. In mid-2023, Alison Renault, a leading American philanthropist and graduate of the NASA-sponsored International Space University, travelled into the centre of the rainforest to help set up the Starlink devices. I don't think we should be doing that. Just let them do it. I mean, it's good in a way, I guess. You're bringing civilization, which is what the British Empire did, wasn't it, Gaz?
Yes.
Brought the torch of civilization to places that it wasn't there. But at the same time, it's 2023 in this scenario, and just let them fucking have their huts and live as they do. That thing's rare enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Simple life, no outside pressures, you know.
Apparently the tribe have become lazy, reclining in hammocks all day, glued to their phones to gossip on WhatsApp or chat to strangers on Instagram.
Wow.
So they gave them phones as well?
Yeah. And even more concerning, there have been many reports of young tribesmen engaging in aggressive sexual behaviour after excessive exposure to pornography.
This is... Our culture's fucked up, innit? I mean, you think about it.
We got to live
Poor innocent people.
our early teens were
corrupted
internet free, weren't they? You know, our
Yeah.
early teens.
We had
And
to
then-
find wood porn, didn't we?
Yeah.
We never went.
But we've all become a little bit addled by pornography, haven't we? Even as 41-year-old men.
Of course, mate, I'm fucking single. I'm like a fucking jackrabbit.
Oh, I'm 41.
I have to try and be disciplined with it, because it could be addictive. It is addictive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say we've ruined this tribe. Well done,
Yeah.
Elon.
The leader of the clan claims that young men have been sharing explicit videos of one another in group chats. And Alfredo also warned that members of the tribe have stopped speaking to their own families since they've gained access to the internet. We do have a rule that when we have Sunday dinner as a family. It's like, get the fuck off your phone. It's in your pocket. It's in your hoodie pocket. You don't have phones at the table.
That should be standard, I believe.
That's just good
But it's
manners,
probably
isn't it?
not- Well, yes, British. See, nothing wrong with traditional British values.
Considering kissing in public wasn't something that was something that wasn't done within the community previously,
And now they're wanking off.
and now the new trends in overtly sexual behaviour could only be attributed to the exposure to graphic and explicit content
They
online.
fucked them up, basically.
Yeah.
What did they think was gonna? What did they think these tribespeople were going to use the internet for?
Well, that's it, innit?
Well, it's all, they'll all just start YouTube channels and buy some books off Amazon. Now they're doing what every fucking male has ever done when given loan.
Looked for
access
tits.
to the- Yes.
Thing is, they bypassed the wood porn stage.
Do you know? I was thinking about this earlier. It's weird because for years, not years, but for quite a while in the early days, all the internet was to me was basically commerce.
No.
It was just that online shopping. This is before like social media and YouTube. So I'd never in my wildest dreams thought it would influence the entire world and society and affect everyone. I just thought, oh, we're going to buy shit online.
Yeah.
And you can get whatever you want now. This is cool.
Yeah.
I can buy wrestling. This is how weird our generation is. How weird is this of a mix of techs crossing over?
Yeah.
When I first had access to the internet, right, at uni, and had my student loan, I was buying VHS tapes of professional wrestling, obscure shows from some like tape dealer in America. Like, with the internet, I'm using the internet to buy VHS tapes because it was still in that period of I had a DVD player that was new. My PlayStation played them, but I still had the fucking VHS player.
Yeah.
I was still buying VHSs at uni.
Yeah. Isn't it mad? But we were on the internet as well then.
Yeah.
We were on the web. It was like, what a mix between analog
Yeah, but you couldn't get streaming videos then,
No,
could you?
none of that.
No.
Nobody was uploading like videos were like 5-second fucking...
You had to put it on download all night on torrents.
Yeah, innit, or something
On
like that. Yeah.
LimeWire, whatever
I
it was.
wasn't quite that. I did get songs off LimeWire.
Yeah.
And then when someone showed me what LimeWire was, I was like, oh.
That's what I did it for, music.
Remember the first DVDs I bought?
Well, okay.
Aliens and Gladiator.
I
Two for £30 in a Virgin Megastore.
Wow.
I spent
And then
20
both of them were 20 quid each.
Yeah, I spent 20 quid on Taxi Driver. That was the first DVD I bought because I wanted the extras.
Yeah, I was mad for the
I
extras.
love the extras
Yeah.
on all the DVDs, man. Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, we're the good generation. We had a foot in both worlds.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when we went to Cosford and we were amazed by all these fucking amazing planes that just flew with no computers, just hydraulics and dead reckoning and gauges. Mechanics. You know, it's weird. Nowadays, you've got fighter planes that can't stay in the air without computers.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well,
we fucked this
that
tribe
sounds
up.
fucked. Well done, Elon.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Elon.
And then, if you ever cut off, if those satellites stop working or whatever, then they're going to get super
Oh,
angry and rage-filled because you took their porn away.
It's going to be the fucking purge.
I can't remember who it was. There was some stand-up comedian said, if you took all the porn off the internet, there'd only be one website left, and that would be bringbacktheporn.com.
Yeah, that might have been Frankie Boyle, I think.
That was it.
I think that was Frankie Boyle. Yeah.
Well, moving on.
Yeah, man.
Person sucked into plane engine at Amsterdam airport in front of passengers.
Oh.
I bet that was bad.
There's at least one a year, isn't there?
Really?
Yeah. It's an unavoidable accident, apparently. Doesn't matter how good your safety drills are, someone somewhere is probably going to get sucked into an engine at an airport. Fuck me, last time I went on holiday, right? We walked onto the fucking runway to get the plane. It wasn't through a nice tunnel.
Jesus.
Went through the tunnel, went through the little tunnel, down onto the runway. Those engines are fucking idling. Right, they're spinning. They're not spinning fast, but they're spinning. And and all there was some red and white hazard tape. Don't go this close to the engine. What if I choose not to?
This.
This is what happens.
So what happened to this geezer?
Well, they're understood to have died after they got caught in the engine of a KLM City Hopper Embraer E190 as it went to depart Amsterdam Airport Schiphol.
Schloopel.
Oh, God, the poor bloke might have been stoned off his face as well.
That's one place I wouldn't want to be stoned though. Like, hey, you can get stoned to go and work in a shop. You can't get stoned to go and work at the airport.
Both staff and passengers are understood to have borne witness to the nightmare incident, with it currently unclear whether the person was a passenger or member of staff.
Aren't
Imagine it.
Wouldn't you just be
Talking to some
literally?
guy, the next minute he's just getting sucked into the engine. And
You
Would
just-
it be mess? Would there be...
yeah.
You'd have the just blood. It'd fuck the engine too, mine, because the blades, the turbofan blades, they're not the strongest things, believe it or not. So it would fuck the engine on the plane, but you'd just be red mist, and I guess there'd be bone fragments shooting at the back.
The army people, they call it pink mist, don't they?
Pink mist.
You get pink misted.
I think you'd be pink mist with bone fragments. So if anyone was like I was queuing up behind the engine to get onto the rear of the plane, if someone got fed through that, then we'd have got bone fragments and pink. It can't destroy all the bones. Oh, intestines would be gone. Anything soft would be gone. Bones would be ground up, but you could get seriously injured by bone fragment.
A person died instantly.
Oh, they would do because we had first.
I'm just saying, imagine if you stuck in it a bit though, because we saw the inner workings of one, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Small channel, like, I suppose there was such velocity that you're being sucked through that you're just minced.
You'd be minced.
Oh, Jesus. Kids might have seen that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Scarred him for life, man. I wouldn't got on a plane again, would you?
I'd just jump in after him. I can't live anymore.
No, I'm going on holiday. I'm going to try and forget about it all. So, that was tragic. Does the engine still work? I've got 10 days off work, you fuckers.
The one on the other side switched on. I'm either going to relive that every waking second of my life, or...
This is my holiday.
Fuck it.
This is my holiday. I'm going.
Guess what? You're not going. That plane's fucked.
I paid like 1,100 quid and I've got 10 days off work. I'm fucking going. I'm just trying not to have nightmares about it when I'm there.
Oh, God, no. I don't think I'd ever recover.
Nightmare, innit?
As long as I wasn't sat by that particular engine. Because otherwise I'd be looking at that going, wow, a man died in there a few hours ago.
Isn't it weird, though? Like,
Nah, the plane would be delayed, wouldn't it? They wouldn't fly.
I saw a dead cat the other day and it ruined my day. It was like right at the start of the morning as well. Put me in a right bad mood.
Oh, yeah, I saw a dead hedgehog the other day. It made it to the fucking curb as well and then died. It was like,
I'm desensitised to, like, I do see fuckloads of roadkill, mainly badgers. But I'm desensitised to it because I just see that many. But I saw this cat and I was like, it's fucking heartbroken. So if I saw a man go through a fucking... Jesus, fuck.
My uncle...
Who fucked up there? Did the pilot... Did they turn it on too much or something?
My great uncle went to his first day down the pit when he was a young man. Talking about 1947, something like that. And he was like, going to be an engineer. He'd gone to grammar school. He'd passed his exams. He was quite an intelligent guy. Going to be an engineer down the pit. Within 6 hours, a man had been fed through a machine. He said, right, going home. Not doing that anymore. And he went and worked at the BAE Systems, which was now making the Challenger 2s. An army factory. They made tanks.
Yeah.
So you got to be an engineer that way. But he was like, nope, not going down the pit. Just watched a man get fed head first through a machine.
No.
To answer your question, Gaz, the plane was being in the process of being pushed back from the stand. I don't know what that means. When an unidentified person was sucked into its engine.
It's got it's been on its chocks, and a tug is pushing
Someone
it back.
was standing where they shouldn't have been standing.
Yeah,
There's an
basically.
investigation being launched anyway, so...
Oh, God.
Well,
well.
we always have happy news, don't we? We always have one that's really happy.
Yeah. And finally...
Oh, this is kind of cool.
North Korea sends dirty balloons with explosive bags of poo to their southern neighbours.
Wow.
Authorities said the balloons that appeared in border areas in Gangwon and the other place, which seemingly carried North Korean propaganda materials, were tacky and part of a wider waste war.
So is it that they can't...
I don't know if you had a waste war.
They can't get rid of their waste and they're just sending it over in balloons to South Korea and then blowing it up.
Yeah.
That's one way to
You'll
do
be
it.
showered in our shit.
North Korea has been accused of sending more than 260 balloons carrying feces and rubbish into South Korea. The surreal scheme was presumably cooked up in some office in Pyongyang by one of Kim Jong-un's cronies, and it has left their southern neighbours furious.
Actually, this
and
is just...
covered in shit.
This would just make me realise that North Korea really is a failed state and they can't even get rid of their own waste nowadays. They just balloon it over and blow it up.
More efficient ways than we'll just balloon it the fuck out of here. As soon as it goes over border, it's not my problem
It's
anymore.
some poor, overworked Korean waste inspector that's going to get shot if he doesn't get rid of some extra waste. He's like, fuck it, balloon it over the border. Get some balloons, balloon it over.
You poor little kid in the south bit, and you're like, look, mama, nice balloon, look. God, and he's showered in some fucking Korean geezer's shite.
Some communist shite that's probably worse than normal shite.
That picture looks like it's just
got a
got
massive turd.
log tight.
It looks like a fucking body bent double, doesn't it? A body and a carpet with a string of the wire in the middle of it.
Giant dookie.
Some of the balloons reached as far as South capital Seoul, and the province. You cut fuck off.
Some provinces.
Yeah. Beginning with G, C, and G, and yeah. So the JCS said the actions violated the well, no shit, Sherlock. Violated the international law and seriously threatened the safety of the Korean people. It's also sternly advised North Korea to immediately cease such inane and tacky actions.
It is tacky.
It is fucking well tacky. It also confirmed that specialised teams are dealing with the stinky debris. Military personnel. Oh, fucking good. Clapped in.
It's
that
always
day.
the fucking squad, isn't it?
Military personnel specialising in handling biological, chemical and radiological agents and explosives are collecting the balloons on the ground.
I guess it'd have to be those, because you don't know what's in it, do you?
Well, that's true. Yeah, it could be.
I mean, like, they just sent over some balloons.
Could be fucking anthrax.
Could be anything, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Someone took a picture of one just sort of floating above the city.
Oh,
It's just,
you know what? I'll never look at a balloon in the same way.
oh man, what are they fucking like?
Never in my imagination had I thought that balloons are going to be used to transport human shit that would detonate over my house.
Here we go then.
No, I'm not. That balloon fiesta coming up is going to really put me off.
But North Korea, if they're to be believed, Ben, is part of a wider tit-for-tat waste war. On
Right.
Sunday, Pyongyang warned Seoul, how do you say that, Seoul?
Seoul.
Seoul, that it would retaliate against anti-North Korean balloon launches by North Korean defector groups in South Korea.
Who's defected to North Korea? I bet no one's ever defected to North Korea. It's a fucking terrible place to live.
Listen to this. Authorities in the north are threatening to disperse, quote, countless used toilet papers and filth in South Korean regions near the inter-Korean border.
So, North Korea have launched a load of shit carrying balloons into the south, and then have the audacity to say, if you do the same to us, it'll be war.
We will shit all over you from the skies.
And we'll do it even worse. You do it to us. We're not the aggressors in this situation.
It's
you.
insane.
It's you got to retaliate. You're the aggressors in this. We can do what we want.
Imagine
fucking nuke the bastards.
school children in 50 years'
That's a
time
clever thing,
learning.
isn't it? Nuke your neighbours.
So how did the Great Korean War start? Well, the North started shitting on us from above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most insane thing I've ever heard.
They live in a totalitarian communist regime that's effectively a family dictatorship.
It's the neighbours
And they're
from
like,
hell.
we're going to shit on you.
It's
You don't have the fucking right to shit on us. We live in a free market Western capitalism.
You can't just shit on us from above. Just watch me.
All our people, no matter how poor, are still better off than yours because yours are eating their children back in the 90s.
All the tech we've got, can't we just send a drone or can't we just put a fucking missile through his bedroom?
I bet they could.
Surely they could. There's obviously a reason why they don't, but you know, war and stuff, international law, that sort of thing. But
Well, you could just do every single.
stopped us before, has it?
Every
Well, that's the
single
thing, we're going
member
all
of the
these-
Korean High Council just put a Tomahawk missile through their window.
America going all these other countries taking people out they're not interested, you know, but there's no benefit. Just fucking sick of this cunt.
It's dropping shit. It's uncalled for. It's ungentlemanly.
It certainly is. It's uncouth.
Uncouth
I think we
indeed.
should do it to the Scots.
Is that
Well,
because
maybe
they
the
said that?
French.
Oh, the French.
French, yeah.
Send it over the channel.
Yeah. No, we can't lower ourselves to North Korea's level.
Well, I drive a Korean car. Next thing I'll be shitting in balloons and chucking it at the neighbour's window. Why are you doing that? Korea!
Yeah, well, the Korean car.
Our dear leader!
It doesn't have to no, South Korean for a start. Doesn't have to brainwash the car. You and the car don't have a psychic link.
I don't know, I have started feeling a bit, you know, hate people from the south. Alright, mate, get out!
It's a South Korean car. You should be hating people from the north.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's all gone back to front.
It has.
Well,
Not that bombshell. Let's end the show. I've been Ben. Thanks for listening. Do what thou wilt. But not put your poo into balloons. Don't do that.
no.
No. Within reason, do what thou wilt.
He always has to qualify, doesn't he? I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
It's not the best of catchphrases if you have to do like a big list of qualifiers after isn't it? Do what thou will, but not that or that. Probably not.
Within
that.
reason.
It's probably not good if you do that, and that. But apart from those 25,000 things, do what thou will.
Then, may the force be with me. Which force?
Well, force of evil.
Exactly, which force?
I've been cast.
The force.
It's up to the person. Dark side, light side.
Free bit,
Force is the force.
Bye.